It the devil's advocate. Is it worth taking one harm each and two laser guided bombs each, just in case one of us gets absolutely shanked? More than likely me.
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Then we can just do shooter cover pretty much for the most part.
Yep, sounds good, mate. We'll take 1,000-foot separation, patrol it north south. And if you go 1611, I'll go 1642.
Mangi,
Perfect.
what are we carrying in the Chinooks?
People?
Yeah.
Bearded.
Did you read the
I
brief?
don't
Crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking
No.
people's brains out.
If only there was a place where you have all the information. Like everything's written. Oh no.
You okay? And you forget the fact I can't read text for the life of me.
What do you mean you can't read? What are you, retarded?
I'm heavily dyslexic.
So am I. You don't fucking read.
Are you retarded? Christ.
Wow.
I am. Shit.
Is this mission 3?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
So Maggie, are you gonna do a verbal briefing before we go? I mean, you did do the written briefing, but you know, what's your plan from now
I
on?
was planning on just kind of running through it briefly, seeing if anybody had any questions, concerns, bitches.
So am I taking 1611? Sorry.
Yeah, mate.
Perfect. Lovely. I'm good. Alright, let me get everything fucking set up and get on the deck.
I don't have a problem with the horns taking off earlier, but you're gonna have to wait for the tanker to come on station.
Yeah, let's hang, shall we? Swap.
It might.
Yeah, I'll just get in the jet and get it all set up, and then once we're ready to go, I'll then start her up. I'll just get all my
DTC set up.
yeah, get the DTC employed and all my avionics set up, and make sure I've got everything I need before I go.
Okay.
Where's Crawfish?
We're going in rage in flight, yeah?
Yeah.
I
Sweet.
can almost guarantee you he's asleep.
What?
That's all he ever does.
That's
No, actually, that's a lie. He never sleeps.
yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say.
Oh shit.
What up?
Bait. I don't know which MFD goes where. This could be fun.
You played yourself.
This is why I'm starting up first.
No, it's already slammed.
Told you it's a mechanic.
Casey, you're still take Riley.
Yes, I'll still be.
Lemon,
taking
shut the fuck
mine,
up.
I
yes.
crashed.
Okay, everything is looking nominal. Excellent.
Nomad.
Yep.
There was something different. I need to bind to actually speak on the radios, right?
Yeah, so you have a selector switch where you need to like increment or decrement the radio you want to speak on, and yeah, I haven't actually tried it in SRS. I'm gonna.
Oh
Let's see.
no, SRS. Why aren't you connecting? My SRS isn't connecting to game. Why? Why?
Mine did.
Mine is fine.
SRS. Fuck you. I need to reinstall SRS.
Fuck
For
you.
fuck's sake.
I need to go get my phone.
I need to find a ditch for me to die in.
What's up? No, I don't want to read the release notes.
Okay.
So, hopefully, Mangi.
One thing that's not defined is radio channels.
Yeah, probably have Apaches on 30.
Hold on.
Those can be 31.
Hold on. There are defined FM channels for the flights if you go to the air component orbit, but for
Yeah, I think.
But for package frequency, like you can use strike frequency or whatever. How does that sound?
Where's that at?
On the spins, you have the strike frequency, which is 254 flat, and on the Blue Order of Battle and the air component, each flight, small squadron has their own FM channels. So the Apaches are on 41.xx FM. Chinooks for this one mission is 36.75. So Apaches can be on 41.00. Chinooks on 3450 and Blackhawks on 3675.
Where are the presets?
Air component orbit on the flight signups, the second page. So I suggest we go to 5400 on the UHF, because that's the strike frequency and the spins.
254.
Yeah.
Cool.
Air component orbit.
That's for us to talk to the Hornets, correct?
And between the rotary wing as well, like we need the package frequency, right? We need to work together.
Where am I blind?
What? Yes, you are.
Yes.
Where am I looking for this again?
What exactly?
The frequencies.
In the air component orbit. That's the flight
Where is
signups.
On the
That's
sign-up sheet.
the second book.
On the sign-up sheets. Air component orbit. Found it. All right.
750 enter.
So we are Leroy 6.
Yes.
Hopefully, Mangi, I have fixed my VR issue disconnecting. Hopefully. And I have fixed my SRS. Apparently, the latest update broke SRS from my SRS things from working. So lovely.
Alright, so Apache's taking 41.00. Hooks are on 34.50. Package 254. You guys can determine your own ledger code, so it's listed there. Yeah. Probably need to wait a little bit for the Hornets to get into position over the coastline. Although, to be honest with you, by the time we get there, they're already gonna be tanked and probably on station.
Okay.
Keyword.
Mangi. I'll be Dusty 4-2. Okay.
No, you're taking 4-1, dog. You're bringing us
Why?
in. You're bringing us in. Come on.
Oh, that's totally not gonna go horribly wrong.
No, Matt, do we have to bind different button to speak on SRS, or I can just use radio one?
So you have to use
There is.
use push to talk SRS. BTT push to talk SRS.
There is a setting in There is a setting in SRS to use your radio switch channel as you push to talk.
That's
push to talk SRS.
That's the way I use
Okay,
it.
good.
So, yeah.
Alright, time to load up DCS and turn this room into a fucking sauna. Let's go.
My room's already 31 degrees at the moment. How hot is it outside?
Probably about the same.
It's 30.
laugh from the comfort of my air-conditioned space.
Well, you see, you didn't used to be hot, even in the summer, but now it is, and so now we're all dying because our houses are built to keep heating, not let it out.
You know who you can blame for that?
Oh, that sounds like a skill issue.
Geological positioning,
No.
The Germans.
global warming.
Obama.
What does Obama have anything to do with?
Yes.
He has everything to do with it.
You just didn't like Obama, did you?
Just repeat after me. Obama!
Obama!
Right, so I've got hookers on 41,
Okay,
Apaches
what
at 40.
the fuck?
strike on 2.
34.50.
Hold on.
Apaches are 41.
What the fuck? My SRS doesn't want to connect to V8, but it connects to any other fucking DCS server.
I don't know.
So
Sorry, 254. Is that one's our UHF?
That's correct. That's package frequency.
Beauty.
So
Yo.
so the
Hey, he's awake.
the hooks are on 34, the Apaches
wait,
on
wait.
41.
Wait. Crawfish,
hi.
you been sleeping?
More or less, yeah.
Yeah, I told
What's
you.
up?
Called it.
It's 10:41 a.m. on a Saturday. What do you expect? God forbid a man sleep in. Am I supposed to wake up at 8 a.m. on the weekend?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
Not
I-
happening.
Like 5:30 this morning.
Yeah, you couldn't point a gun at my head and convince me to do that.
Mangi, you're gonna have to take leave because my SRS is not wanting to work with the Chinook in any capacity.
I was 100% joking with you.
Have you tried manually connecting?
Yes. It just server and VoIP connects, but game doesn't. On our server, it connects to any other server. Yes, I've updated SRS. I've just installed it.
I had the same issue. I just reinstalled SRS, I think.
Yeah, I just did that.
No. Oh, it is a skill issue then.
It connects to any other server but ours, and I'm starting to get fucking pissed off with
Has
it.
there been another update?
Yes.
No. Latest
I can't
version is
see-
2.2.04.
No, has there been an update to DCS?
No.
I don't see any servers.
Unless you haven't updated
There was
it
one
in the-
yesterday.
when the,
Hit the refresh
when-
button.
Yeah, it's just refresh. It just refresh and then it goes around once and then stops.
Bob, did you update
did you
yesterday?
when yeah,
Yeah,
there was an
when the
update
F4 came
yesterday.
out. Was that?
Yes.
Then you should be fine. Restart the game and it should work.
So confusing when people say F4 because the F4 is the Phantom. It's the F4U. Come on, man. What are we doing?
It's totally
so
F4U.
It's
confusing.
really easy. The F4
Oh, did you?
refers to the only valid and relevant F4 that there is.
Oh, the Phantom?
Correct.
Good to hear.
Hey,
Oh,
do we
man.
have coordinates for the waypoints we're gonna be using, or just rough?
I just did a DTC for the Apaches for the 2 waypoints.
No, I don't know. Read.
What weapons do you have? I have I'll use the south of Banyas as like the first reference point over the water, and then what else do you have? You have the objective, obviously.
So I did for my 2 control measures. I did OBJ Johnny, and then my second one is the start point for TF Husky.
Okay.
Those are the only ones I really.
Okay.
Can I raise a point of order? Can you never say OBJ?
I'm gonna say OBJ and the O is silent.
Objective.
Holy fucker! My fucking phone!
Okay. I'll use the hold point, the lake. That's gonna be my second waypoint, and the objective as the third waypoint.
I had several waypoints, but we can kind of figure that out once we get on board.
I love figuring things out in a way that
This
should be.
Marine recruiter will not hop off my dick. I swear. Every
I
2
can see
days.
pictures.
Every 2 days,
Just
this
block
guy's
him.
fucking
Crawfish, just go get
texting
your
me.
crayons, mate. Go get your free crayon.
Dude, all my friends are joining the Marines. I'm not gonna join them. Okay, they can suck it. All right. If anything, it's gonna be the Air Force, not gonna be the Marines.
Well, as soon as fucking any kind of war breaks out here, I'm immediately going to the Air Force and signing up. Then I get a nice cushy job to stay at home.
You can guard us against e-scooters and red paint.
Yeah.
No!
I'll stand at the base.
Oh yeah, I saw that video. That video was rage bait and it worked. That shit pissed me off when I saw that. It's like, no way, dude. No way they got in on scooters and fucking vandalized those engines. That's crazy.
Yeah, way.
Multiplayer 141.
I can't get any service to show up. What the fuck?
Restart DCS.
I have.
Check your filter options.
Hey, that's right. They've started coming in. They've started coming in.
Okay, I was about to say, let's verify your version.
Noma, do we need? Are we gonna use the Doppler GPS navigation?
Yeah, turn that on.
Is the Doppler GPS the UFC?
Yeah, it's in
the keyboard thingy.
No, it's in the mode select and the front left of your VSI.
Okay, so.
Oh shit!
Right, I'm gonna hop down a channel.
Cool. I'm with you.
Have fun, everyone.
Alright.
Hold on, no.
Здравствуйте, братушка.
Okay. How are you doing? You good?
I haven't seen you in a while, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. Alright. Are we loading in?
Yep, I'm in. I'm just setting up my aircraft now.
Okay. When's takeoff time supposed to be?
Well, Maggie hasn't
9 minutes?
stated that. Hold on. Let's go back up.
It's a lazy
So,
job.
Mangi, we're gonna do a quick briefing or something. And when's our takeoff times? Like, how are we gonna do this? Formations? Are the Apaches gonna take off first? How's this gonna go?
Apaches need to take off first. I was gonna give them about 5 minutes head start, especially because they're gonna be heavy. Hornets, I heard you guys talking about you need to wait until the tanker gets there and is on station, so I guess we push when the Hornets are pushing towards the coastline. I don't really want to get there before them. I mean, it's like a 60 or 70 mile flight to the coastline, so it's going to take us a while, but I just don't know how long it's going to take you guys on the tanker. But yeah, Apaches would push prior to the Chinooks, so you guys can have your own little distance. I'd like to keep you at least 2 to 3 kilometers ahead of us. Let us know if the Apaches need to slow down or whatever. Let us know so that the Chinooks don't overrun you. It's super easy to do so because it's a lot faster than you guys are. So. There's that.
Are we getting a DTC for the Apaches?
I did like a super simple one. It's just like it's literally got 2 control measures for Objective Johnny and Task Force Husky. What all do you need?
I mean, hell, I'll just take that if you don't mind sharing it.
Yeah, I can.
And obviously, it would be nice for you guys to have the LZs, have the holding area, and that. But you know, whatever. What the fuck?
That doesn't sound good.
I don't think this is supposed to happen.
Did you spawn into me?
Yes.
That is quite DCS, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That is interesting.
That's not supposed to happen.
That is not supposed to happen. Okay.
I don't think it should be a fire there.
I hear something bad happening.
Okay,
Hold on, I'm not...
go and spawn in. This shouldn't happen. Can you try spawning in again in 6-2? If not, if it doesn't work, then you're gonna spawn into 6-3. Yep. Okay. No.
I don't want the rig on it.
Okay. Spawn into 6-3. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck this year is doing.
There you go.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
What did you say, Manga? You sounded like you were talking across the hallway.
Let's read everything. Fuck.
Oh yeah. How does this thing with loading people work and unloading them?
It's F10 menu. Just unload. That's how that works.
Oh.
So don't forget that, everyone.
F10 disembark chalk. Is
Yeah.
that what it is?
Yeah.
Alright, are we moving to our separate channel?
Don't think so.
Okay.
Mangy, can you drag me down? Okay, Mangy, you are like 10 miles away from your mic. What the fuck?
Yes, I can.
Swap.
You guys coming down?
Where? What?
Are you coming down to 159th, or are you staying up here?
Sure. Yeah.
You do it like this.
Slammer, what was our FM again?
Also, my SRS is still not working.
Hold up, give me a second. It is Leroy 6 is 3675.
750, thank you.
Yeah, I'm just not connecting to game. Why can't I connect? I've been having this issue all day today. It was fine yesterday. Why is it breaking on me today?
I got no clue.
Do you just keep
Okay,
it
well-
distance bearing in range?
What do you mean? Yeah, I do. Hey, do you wanna copy the coordinates? Slammer.
Padre, let me know when you slot it in here so I can.
Are they not preset?
CPGC.
No, there's no coordinates preset.
Yeah,
It's
give me
nothing
one
preset.
sec. Copy.
Ah, jeez. Okay.
Actually, I'll just
Give me-
send them to you.
Okay. Let me get my trusty notepad ready.
Right, yeah, I need coordinates. Where can I find coordinates?
I've got gonna be building my route here in just a second.
I'm gonna see if I set it up right in DTC here.
Is our boat not moving? I assume.
It is.
Is it?
No, which lights is it to turn down all the screens.
On the overhead panel, you have the lower and upper screens and shit. It's all on the overhead panel. And the only thing that's not is the radar altitude, which is on the front dash. A second, I'm punching in the coordinates now. 24753.
Set a waypoint on LZ Riley.
Riley.
First waypoint, if you're ready for it, Casey.
Oh, I'm just going in the route tool.
Mangi, what kind of formation do you want?
A distant one.
Okay, do you want you go in first, Blackhawks follow you?
I think, yeah, we can do that. That's fine.
Yeah, I just went into the route tool to set 3 waypoints, one on the holding pond, one on LZ Riley, and one on the average placement of where the carriers will be.
We need the first waypoint to be approximately where we're going to get feet dry, which was just below.
Just below where?
Benias. That would be good square.
Give me
YD 58.
YD 58.
Or even YD 59. Gotta split the difference between TARDIS and this Jabwa.
What are the laser code?
Let's do YD 59.
Okay, hold on. Right. So okay, which grid square?
Leroy 61 radio check 3675 FM.
59er. Okay, so just a bit off the coast by about
Beaver.
7 miles.
Here, come meet me. Apaches, come down to 179th with me.
Okay.
Okay. First waypoints on Yankee Delta 59er. Second, where do you want the second way? Where am I placing the second waypoint? Bradley uniform 5-8. Why are we going all? Oh, we're like coming all the way, flanking me, right?
Huh? 5x5, help me.
So we're going to come in directly from the north.
I just keep running off the APU and stand by for engine start.
Any specific grid square within?
My engine's already started.
Or 5-8, sorry.
You're autistic. Just keep them on idle and keep your APU running.
I mean, for simplicity's sake,
I'm already started up.
Just try and avoid the roads.
Okay, you're burning fuel, bro. We need the fuel.
And then to the pond.
Copy, I just reslot.
Okay. Okay.
Which side of the pond do you want? The south side?
North side.
North side. I'll do it there in BU 4448. Okay, and then LZ Riley. That's my 4th waypoint, and 5th waypoint will be somewhere in the middle of the ocean, roughly where the boat should be. Anything else, or?
Loadout wise, what's are we taking the bags, or are we taking the what are we taking with us?
Com check 36.75.
Because I don't see the spins for.
I think your Apaches
the
went
Apache.
somewhere else. but there are no. It's up to the flight lead.
Up to the flight lead. Okay. Kalita Kalita's not even in here. Okay, so Padre's not in. He's undeafened. Oh, I guess we'll just stay in here. That works. I was gonna say move down to 179.
Okay, so you could go. You're taking Riley.
Check.
So yeah, I would say once we
5x5.
Hey, Nomad, what loadout would you recommend? Because Beaver currently is taking 16 Hellfires.
Definitely not that, because
that's what I was
definitely
thinking.
not that. You don't need a lot.
And are we taking probably both fuel tanks?
It's what's the total distance, Mangy?
Yes.
70, 150-ish?
Man, it's more than there. I think it's over 200 miles.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's gonna take us a while. I'm not sure if the patches need the fuel tanks. Like, that's something that you guys probably should have looked into.
You guys have been a flight lead.
The question is, how far off the fucking coast is the Terror gonna be?
About 8. I think it's gonna be about 50 miles.
Well, I just need to know if tanks are going to be required or not.
I can't give. I don't know.
It might be a good idea. Might be a good idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with yes.
You definitely do not need 16 Hellfires. Like, if 4 Hellfires per patch, you should be more than enough, because you're going to be using a gun primarily to do collateral damage and threats.
Gotcha. And then rockets as well, probably.
Probably not a good idea to be strafing villages, but I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't have an answer.
Okay.
Right. Right, Maggie, do you want to hop in a different VC so we don't disturb these guys? Because I can't use SRS.
Where do you want to go?
I'll drag us up to 77.
Leroy 6, radio check 254.0.
Station calling on 254, you're loud and clear to Raging 1-1.
Raging 1-1, Leroy 6-1, 5x5 back. Okay, do you need... Oh, you have the coordinates, alright. Just keep your APU running, and I'll let you know when we're good to start.
Copy. What was the key bind in SRS that I had to bind to talk on the other radios?
It's not a keybind in SRS, it's in-game. You're using a switch to change the frequencies. Give me a second. It's called Pilot ICP ICS XMIT select next radio and select previous radio. Just put in select next radio, select previous radio.
Yeah, I've already done that. It's I have my SRS bound to radio 1 and 2, so I can only talk on the first 2 options that I have in SRS. I don't have the functionality to choose which radio to talk to from the knob.
Okay, I'm not sure.
you know how in SRS in controls I have radio 1 and radio 2 bound. I have nothing else bound. Do I have to do anything there?
I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, Astro. Currently kind of stopped with that. A long story, I had some stuff happening in my life, so I'm kind of focusing on live streams right now. Don't have the time nor the will to kind of edit the videos, but you know. Hey, Mangi, just on 254, just let us know when we're cleared for engine start, okay? Yeah, I also kind of got pissed at the campaign because it's I don't know, I felt like there was some bullshit, the way some things are handled, and some things are dependent on RNG, which I don't like. So it was a lot of time investment, like 2 hours flying, and then for something to happen, like you get hit by AAA, and then to just waste your 2.5 hours trying to record and that. So yeah, like the last mission that I didn't post, there's a cloud layer at, it's like real low, it's like 8,000 feet or something, and you have to fly below that, and there's AAA there, and you just have to fly around in circles for 30 minutes just being shot by AAA, and you can't really do anything about it. So it's kind of wasn't happy with that. And then again, yeah, as I said, some real life stuff happened. Don't forget your altimeter is 2971.
All players, Raging 1-1 and 1-2 are airborne.
2971.
Leroy 6, roger.
Yeah, Nomad.
Hey, Crawfish.
I don't think that anybody planned a frequency for all flights to be together in one.
254.0.
Okay, well, when was that said? Or where was that said?
While you were sleeping.
Okay.
But no, it wasn't stated anywhere. It's the strike frequency
awesome.
on the spins.
Gotcha. Sorry to confirm, you said 254.0, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So right now we're just waiting for the call for engine start. There's some Hornets that are going to be do some refueling before we lift off. So this mission, there is as in a brief. We're basically infiltrating special operation forces into Syria. We're gonna have 2 Hornets that are providing support, a flight of 3 or 4 Apaches, I'm not sure, that are also sweeping and escorting us. And the transport aircraft are 2 Black Hawks, well actually MH-60s, and 2 Chinooks. And we're going to be inserting the Special Operation Forces to storm a castle, which has coalition prisoners of war and civilian prisoners as well. It's pretty cool. My Black Hawks are going to be landing on top of the castle. This little thing, Objective Johnny. The plan is, currently on the Tarawa group. The Black Hawks are on LPDs, and we're gonna basically fly about 80 miles to the coast. Gonna insert through Banyas. Gonna cat along. Gonna go over these mountains basically and follow the mountains down south. The terrain. We're gonna get to this little lake. This is our holding point while the Apaches and the Hornets clear out. Objective Johnny. And then we're going to go in. The Chinooks going in for Riley and Corey, and the Blackhawks again for the objective itself. On the way there can be anything, so there's SAMs, mostly SA-13s with dog ear radars. There's AAA, like Shilkas, and static ZU 23s-2s. And there could be also convoys of all sorts scattered around the area, possible an SA-8 as well. Mostly on route bronze, which we're expecting a lot of enemy activity. Then once we're done with the objective, we're gonna egress south into Lebanese airspace where we should be safe, and then go west, feet wet, and then regroup with Tarawa group, which is gonna be around here, maybe 40 miles from the coast. So yeah, that's that. I'm just gonna share this.
Okay, so I think I got that, but just in case, I need you to say all of that again. I wasn't listening.
I wasn't actually talking to you, I was talking to my stream, so fuck you.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
I didn't realize I was muted here. Okay, cool. Media.
Are you guys able to connect to SRS?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm on there right now. I'm doing comms with
Don't tell me the Chinook has problems.
So, yes, the Chinook definitely does have problems. When you go into, you select the radio that you want to change your frequency on. Usually you go to your presets list, and you can edit each preset from there. When you do it that way, the whole screen just goes black.
Oh, rip.
Yeah. So I don't know if there's a workaround. That was how I was taught to change frequencies.
Does the radio overlay work on SRS?
Well, that's the second problem. Is
Radio check 254. Station going here, loud and clear to region.
I don't know if I'm hearing it through you or not, but when I'm on my SRS client screen, server and VoIP are connected. Game is not, which is usually it is. But yeah, when I'm in game, all it tells me is just SRS not connected. Just period.
Crawfish, do you have any ideas? Like, does the AWACS mode or something work so they can be like talk to each other on Discord?
Yeah. So go to SRS.
Toggle AWACS overlay.
No. I mean, sure, you might be able to do that, but I don't know if it'll work. What I would try is I'd go to controls, and I would find the overlay toggle button, and then set something to that you're not using. It's gonna be right under Special Intercom Select and PTT, like maybe like one scroll down from the top.
Yeah, I see it. Let's see.
postal IP, the HP.
Okay, then when hitting that button, are you able to edit any of the radio frequencies?
It just says
Entered into my navigation.
no radio, no radio, no radio.
Good boy.
Okay, which means that it doesn't think that you're in the aircraft. Is this happening for everybody in the CH-47?
Yep.
Okay, in that case, go ahead and try toggle AWACS mode. And then toggle AWACS overlay.
Yeah, hopefully you don't get to actually talk on the other radios, because it will be a problem.
Okay, well, you only have to talk on the other radio if I get shut down.
Yeah,
That means I have to
go to external AWACS mode, EAM. And then go ahead and go to the EAM coalition password, type in BL.
Hold on. Where? Oh, external AWACS mode, EAM. Okay.
EAM coalition password and type in Bravo Lima Uniform Echo. Enter.
Any password? Any caps?
No, just all lowercase.
Repeat that again.
And then hit connect.
Bravo Lima.
Blue. Bravo Lima Uniform Echo.
Gotcha.
Which frequency are we using for UHF?
And then go ahead and hit
2540.
toggle AWACS overlay. See if it shows any radios now.
Get it.
UHF card. Yep.
Okay, then you could just change the radio frequencies using that overlay right there and use that. Give me a comms check on 254 to see if I can hit you. You could what you're gonna do is you're gonna click on the radio, the little green button.
Which radio are you hearing, Crawfish?
Discord.
Oh.
We're just troubleshooting some stuff now.
254.0.
Yeah, there's something else that you're gonna want to hit here for the controls.
check.
It's gonna be
Name it Charlie.
go down to near the bottom. Actually, hold on.
Yeah, that does. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. So that seems to work. I'll walk Casey through that.
Okay. Problem is trying to find my PTT button for that because you're gonna need to hit the PTT button. So you select the radio by clicking on it, and then there's just push to talk, I think.
But yeah, you're just gonna be using the UHF, the single radio, then just talk on Discord with each other.
Yeah. So go to like common PTT, I think it is, and then just bind that to a button that you want for your PTT, and you'll manually click on the different radio if you want to talk to on that radio, and then hold down the PTT button. So click the you have
I'll go for
the
a pistol
yellow
to post,
and
okay.
green buttons. The green one shows what you're selecting. Click on a yellow circle to select that.
Wrong radio, sorry, but okay.
Yeah, they're all bound still. So using this mode, I can use all the radios.
Okay, awesome.
Sweet. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Wolfpack, you guys are clear to inferential start.
Gladiator 1-1 radio check.
I heard you over Discord, but I don't think I heard you over SRS. So I might try it again.
Beautiful. I'm gonna make sure I have that push to mute bound.
I'm back.
signs. Comms check 254.
Lima Charlie, help me.
Lima Charlie.
That's Lima Charlie from Leroy 61.
Wolfpack 3-1 radio check. What?
Dusty 4, Leroy 6.
Go for Dusty 4.
What's our time till takeoff?
Hold 1, please.
Lots of waiting.
What are external lights gonna be?
We're gonna start off with ooh.
Region 1, this is Dusty.
I'm gonna be position bright flash
Okay, Region 1.
and end collision to night. Once you're
Your,
close to the
estimated
coast,
time
I'm
on
gonna
station over the
go
coastline.
the position lights off.
Region 1, we're gonna go
I'm gonna keep my anti-collision lights
1.5
on.
minutes.
You go for steady position lights, and I'll be flashing just so we can. Actually, you can go with steady. Yeah.
Wolfpack, you guys are clear to take off. Head for the coast.
Copy. How about formation lights?
It doesn't really matter for you because you'll be flying formation with me. My formation lights will be on night. You can keep them on night, both.
Wolfpack 1, something is going on with your radio. We can't hear anything you're saying. It's just kind of beeps.
When I will either use a fence-in call or just lights off, and then just turn off your position lights. Then.
2 radio track 254.00.
That's the 4-2. Leroy 6-1 has you 5 by 5.
Second list.
Lima Charlie.
Disregard. Okay, it looks like you are on the right side, LP. I'm on the left one. When we're taking off, we're gonna let the Chinooks take off first, and we're just gonna slot in behind them. So I'm gonna go right from my LPD. You're gonna go left. You should be able to see me. No problem with my collision lights. We're still engine off for at this time. We should be starting soon.
check.
Reach your Lima Charlie.
Just confirm, call sign for the Apaches here is of Wolfpack 3.
Hey, firm, it's just muscle memory.
No worries. Two, you're cleared to start. Let's get this ball rolling.
Two copies, clear to start.
Leroy 6, starting up. Just don't forget, if you're in idle, you still need the APU. Only turn off APU once in fly. And don't go into flight just yet, we're still conserving fuel. From RPM's low, APU on.
Wolfpack 3-1, go ahead.
Hey, you guys are clear to push. We will follow you 10 mics out.
Hey, firm, wheels up in 2 minutes.
Rajan will be on station at 15.
Copy.
Rajan will be on station at 10.
My frames are dipping.
Do I turn on the Doppler GPS even though I have not taken off yet?
Oh, come on. Taking our sweet ass time. Yeah, we are taking our sweet ass time.
Okay, I can talk on our frequency and on UHF, so I think I'm good in terms of radios.
Awesome.
Wolfpack's gonna be wheels up.
What was that?
We didn't have to touch anything in terms of rearming, right? Everything is set.
Affirm.
Leroy, this is Dusty.
Dusty Leroy.
Let's give him 10 mics.
Roger, takeoff in 10 mics. Leroy 62 hot mic on FM.
Leroy, repeat your last.
Disregard.
Can you hear me now?
Affirm.
Alright, I had a major fucking freeze for like a solid minute, but I'm fine now.
You are a major freeze.
Did I hear right? We're lifting off in 10 minutes?
Affirm Marino.
Copy. Did we have to take anything in terms of rearming?
Negative.
Affirm.
You should have your door guns, but I don't think they're operable. Just make sure you press Control A and Alt A so you open up the gunner doors.
Control A now.
Control A and Alt A to open the gunner doors so it looks cooler.
I don't think it's working, brother.
Oh, okay, maybe that's not default. I don't know. Don't have to do it. Purely cosmetic.
Do we arm our miniguns?
I'm not even sure if they work.
I mean, I shot them in training. They do work.
How'd you do, like, just forward facing or?
Yeah, basically master arm on. You flip the switch, you flip the cover and the switch, and both are set to forward.
Right.
And you also need to arm the other master arm that is just left of you, the big cover.
Roger. Yeah, we'll keep them armed and we'll use them if we have to. But yeah, I hope we won't have to. I'll keep the left master arm off just so I don't have the annoying like weapon indicator.
Copy that.
Wolfpack 3-1, this is Dusty 4-1.
Wolfpack 3-1, go ahead.
What's your guys' course and speed?
And silence.
Wolfpack's gonna be flying, heading 090 at 115 knots.
Copy.
Okay, I can go into throttles to fly, and once you're up, AP off.
Copy that. Increasing
Zero, you on,
RPMs and
360,
turning off
775.
APU.
Affirm. Lyra 6-1 here. Was that on this frequency or?
Wrong net.
Affirm, Lyra 6-1 is 36750. And Lyra 6 is green, good to go.
Oopsie daisy, I turned off my battery instead of the APU, but I'm all fine.
Good job.
you guys are transmitting or listen or hearing what I'm transmitting, but I can't get you on 36.
36750.
Affirm.
Full package, Region 1 is off the tanker, proceeding east. Estimate first waypoint in 11 minutes.
Let's fucking go.
Leroy Flight, Dusty is lifting off.
Roger, Leroy 6s are gonna follow you in. One is lifting.
2 is lifting.
To confirm your visual with me, I'm flying formation with my ship.
Stand by. Two has visual.
Copy, area visual on the Chinooks.
Negative.
Dusty 4, Leroy 6, I'm currently flying formation with my ship. Just let me know when you're passing so I can follow on.
Dusty has passed your ships. We are currently bearing 084 at 107.
Roger, are your lights on? Okay, follow
I've got
me.
night vision only. Yes.
2.
There is 6 visual flashing lights. Dusty Leroy, say speed. 06. To turn off your landing light.
Landing light off. What altitude is supposed to be flying?
Okay, I'm currently at 140. Looks like I'm called altitude with them. We're catching up to them, and then we're gonna farm up. Just make sure you're slightly higher than me.
Copy, I'll go 160 then.
Yeah. I'm still slightly climbing, so we'll see once we're holding hands with them.
Strike package, this is Raging. We're picking up 3 times vehicles on the main supply route on the coast. Currently north 3501, east 3555, proceeding northbound at approximately 17 knots.
Okay, I'm visual on them both. You visual with me? You looking good?
Copy, 2's got visual on all 3 of us, 3 of you.
Awesome. It will be difficult to maintain visual once we are lights out, so just try and keep close if you're able.
Copy, I'm trying to catch up currently.
Yeah, I'm going full speed, catching up with them.
What's your speed?
122. Now I'm at 95% torque. I don't know where torque.
One of them does not have their lights on.
A-firm.
Region 1, Magnum SA8.
I'll see if I can set us up on the right side of Dusty 1, or Dusty 4-1.
Copy. Which one is Dusty 4-1?
One with the lights on.
Affirm. Where do you want me?
On my right, right rear, slightly higher than me.
Right rear, copy.
It can be actually single file, slightly off, slightly staggered behind me.
Copy.
Looking good so far. They're 80 kilometers from the coast. Check, make sure your RWR is on.
RWR is on.
Countermeasures.
Countermeasures on.
Awesome.
It's a bit hard to tell what is painting you on the RWR.
Yep, right now that's Tour 6, that's the fleet. coming up on the altitude slightly. I don't know what you're doing. I'm currently flying only with trim on collective.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it's really smooth. I love it. Okay, slowing down slightly. Dusty 4, Leroy 6, say speed.
Speed is now 102.
Leroy 6, saddle left.
Leroy, be advised, there's some funky shit going on with each and of nav.
Copy that. Leroy 6 is currently seeing 60 kilometers to the coast.
Is it clear which LZ are we taking?
The castle itself.
All flights ranging 1-2. Possible enemies 20 nautical miles to the north of the prison, counting 5 times infantry, 1 times RPG, 2 times APCs.
Say again, are we expecting a specific
Red
LZ?
reference, Bravo, uniform, 5-7.
We are landing on top of the castle.
8-4-3-5.
On top of the castle? Okay.
If you're unable, you're gonna land next to the castle. Dusty 4, Leroy 6. If necessary, Leroy 6 can take over nav.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do so if you want. My waypoints are completely borked. It seems like Casey's is working, but I don't know how much confidence I have in the Chinook right now.
I prefer if then your number 2 navigates, and I'll keep an eye out, see if everything's looking good, and I'll warn you.
Copy.
Slowing down slightly more.
Raging has approximately 50 minutes playtime before needing to AR.
Dusty, Leroy suggest lights off.
Say speed.
100. Lights off.
2. Right side.
Roger. I have my formation lights on, which you can only see from above, so just try and settle above me so you can see my formation lights.
Copy that.
Region 1-1 requesting an ETA of the rotary package.
What is our ETA? Wrong radio, sorry about that. Region 1, Wolfpack Tree. It's going to be about 3 minutes till we're at the first DSU point.
Region 1 copies 3 mics.
Wolfpack 3, Leroy 6, have you engaged any targets so far?
Last call sign, say again for Region.
That was for Wolfpack 3, this is Leroy 6, have you engaged any targets so far?
Leroy 6, Wolfpack 3, negative.
Stepped on.
Region, correction, Leroy 6, Wolfpack 3, negative.
Roger. Oh no.
What?
I hope nothing.
Yeah, I can't see any lights. I can't see you. Matter of fact, 2 is blind.
Confirm your visual on me.
Negative. Stand by. Nope. I got your visual.
Come in closer if you have to.
Copy. Say speed.
103 indicated.
Two.
Dusty 4 Lyra 6 suggests we reduce altitude.
Copy. Reducing to 30.
Dropping down.
All rotaries, Region 1. Recommend you stay clear of all main supply routes, heavy convoys with supporting truck-mounted dushkas. Remain clear of all main supply routes.
Dusty 4-1, Lyra 6-1, your position lights are still on.
Bullfighters Region 1-2 identified convoy of 5, 1 times APC, 4 times support trucks heading westerly towards Pori, looking to engage the first APC. Yeah, I barely see those lights, mate.
Okay, but you can see me, right, with night vision?
Yeah, I can see you.
Hey, how about now? Have I increased the brightness?
Yep.
Better?
A little.
This is Wolfpack 3-1. Be advised, I have eyes on 1 times the SU. Permission to engage.
Go ahead and engage, Wolfpack.
Affirm engaging.
Gonna drop down a bit lower. Gonna drop down a bit lower.
2.
Red flight, this is Dusty, adjusting to 085.
There are 6.
Correction, 090.
There are 6.
One says speed.
101 indicated.
2.
coming up on the speed slightly.
Wolfpack 3-1, this is Dusty 4-1. Is MSR clear to cross?
Negative. First DSU point is clear. First two are not, or second two are not.
Leeward flight braking right. Let's just go ahead and put into a loose orbit until they clear the hemisphere.
There are 6. Just confirm you are talking about the same MSR. I don't see Wolfpack around here.
MSR should be this main route right here along the coastline, correct?
Wolfpack's working north up 3 ZSU points. Objective Johnny is not clear.
Okay, so belay my last. Go ahead and get back on track. I think we had a misunderstanding there.
Ever.
Bearing direct east.
Leroy. This moon is annoying. You keeping up?
I'm on your ass.
Okay, I'm so not liking this as a game master or someone who made the mission, but okay. Hopefully God is on our side.
Are we switching waypoints?
Affirm.
All call signs, Dusty and Leroy are feet dry.
Steer point 2, but we are not going that direction right now. Steer point 2 is our holding.
2.
Leroy flight and Dusty flight are feet dry.
This feels like the intro to that one Call of Duty mission.
Yeah.
Wolfpack flight is feet dry.
Just keep an eye out for AAA SAMs, you know the drill. You're the last one, so you have the best overview, so be ready to call that on UHF.
2 copies. How much torque are you putting on right now?
I'm following the terrain with the collective. Right now I'm 60, but I'll be pulling up now.
2.
Yeah, I'm just maintaining trim as it is and just using the collective to go up and down.
Yeah, well, I have to take speed into account, so I can't do that.
Wolfpack, confirm you just came across the coastline.
A-firm, working south down the coastline towards objective Johnny.
Dusty copies.
Do you have visual on Dusty 2?
Affirm. This is Lyra 6. That means that the route in front of us is not clear.
Yeah, that's what I was just kind of thinking about. Like that kind of messes with what we were doing. So, Wolfpack, we were heading due east inland over the mountains, avoiding the main supply route. For the majority of it, we were just crossing over where it was next to the coastline.
I want to see something in the distance, bearing
Copy, standby.
091, kind of. You see that little hill in the distance?
Affirm, what about it?
I see something on the base of it.
All players, Raging 1 is now a single ship due to real-world router issues. I'm patrolling north-south along the originally briefed track, routing southbound towards the prison. Advise you stay away from the coast. There's
Slowing down.
Small arms and short-range air defense showing up.
Gunners are engaging along the road to our right-hand side, be advised.
Yeah, we can see that quite clearly. I'm not liking this. We're without support here.
One, we're heading
Copy,
towards the
let's
thing
break
I saw
left and just orbit until Wolfpack can rejoin. Avoid the
What's
roads.
a thing? What's a thing? That's not saying anything.
I don't know, I just see a dot in the distance, a speck. That should be something.
All players, a lot of these vehicles from Raging's Recce, they appear to be unarmoured. I say again, they're unarmoured logistics vehicles.
Yeah, specs don't mean shit, really. Just keep comms clear, kind of. Just, you know, if you can confirm if you're sure it's something that's important, yes, but for now it means fuck all.
Two.
Lyra 6, I'm suggesting we regroup with Wolfpack.
Wolfpack, this is Dusty. What's your current position? Wolfpack, this is Dusty.
Dusty, Wolfpack, 3-4.
What's your current position?
Current position is approximately 10 plus clicks northwest from the first CSU that Wolfpack destroyed.
Radio check 254.
You keeping up?
Yeah, sit rep.
A-firm.
Dusty, Wolfpack 3-4, are you able to provide your current position so we can regroup?
Leroy Flight, be advised, we only have one Apache left. We've lost 2.
Roger. Seems to be DCS issues. If they have time, they can reslot. This is Leroy 6. I have our position. Wolfpack 7 ready to copy.
Dusty, Wolfpack.
Go for Dusty.
Dusty, Wolfpack, are you able to provide a current position so we can set a waypoint and regroup with you? We have no visual on you. Correction, Wolfpack, Dusty have a visual on you.
Okay, Dusty Flight is orbiting here in this valley. I'll just continue to hold this orbit here, left hand, until you let me know you've passed. We're gonna let you go probably another 2 to 3 mics after you pass, actually.
Wolfpack, copies, regrouping.
Leroy 6 is down to 1,400 pounds of fuel. We should be pushing soon.
Understood, but it's either that or we push unsupported.
Yeah, understood. Don't forget you can coordinate with Raging Flight, as that would be a good idea. You can have either Raging Flight scanning the route between us and the objective, or he can be scanning the objective itself.
Yeah, this is Raging. I've been patrolling north-south along the route that you provided me that you were going to route from the north to the south. There's lots of logistics vehicles. If you give me a grid square of where you currently are, I'll try and find you.
You'd like in lat long or MGRS?
Whatever's easiest for you.
Say we're ready to copy MGRS.
Go.
3-7 Sierra Bravo uniform 280 889er circling.
Read back Bravo uniform 280889 standby.
Read back correct. There was an overshot there. That's what I get for doing multiple stuff at the same time. Leroy 6 visual Wolfpack. Leroy 6 visual Wolfpack.
Leroy 6, go ahead.
Second.
Leroy 6, Wolfpack, go ahead.
I said visual Wolfpack.
Wolfpack, copy.
This is a really weird holding pattern.
I think we're trying to follow the valleys. Dusty 4, Leroy 6, what's the game plan now?
Just waiting for Wolfpack to pass us so that they can clear the way.
Wolfpack as a person is heading to objective Johnny right now.
Copy.
I think I just saw traces off to 2 o'clock.
A firm, that's 4-1. The 2 is slowing down real quick. Yeah, we're holding for way too long. We're not gonna have enough fuel.
Yeah, it took us about 500 pounds just to, or 5,000, I don't know what it is, just to get here.
Wolfpack 3, Leroy 6, status.
Leroy Wolfpack, currently heading to objective Johnny, 38 clicks out.
Wolfpack, just to be clear, are you heading directly south towards them right now?
Heading south, west, correction, south.
Looks like that's Wolfpack in front of us. mind, that was just a dot. Okay, yeah, now I see what dot you were talking about, but still, that's just a dot.
Yeah, you see the dot on the base of that hill on our 11.
A-firm.
All players, Rage 1-1's committing on armoured target, approximately 10 miles to the north-west of Bullseye.
There is 6 copy that, just to confirm for everyone else, Bullseye is objective Johnny.
Leroy flight turning 160 for the holding point.
Leroy.
Rage 1-1, Shack vehicle, NSR, northwest of Bullseye. All players, Rage 1-1 is holding overhead main objective, Angels 2-2.
I see you. Less visual of them, so I had to slow down. To your left, go altitude.
We got eyes on Dusty 4-1. Eyes on you.
Four two is in another postcode.
Leroy flight, confirm you have visual on Dusty.
Leroy flight, visual Dusty 4-1. Off your right. About 4 o'clock.
I see 4-2. He's all the way under 9 o'clock.
Roger. 30 miles till hold point. Correction kilometers.
Copy, fuel state 1130.
1170.
players from Region 1-1. LZ's Corey and Riley appear clear.
Copy, Corey and Riley clear.
Region 1-1 has 1 times bomb left. If you see any surface to where, call it out and I'll try and take it.
Region, this is Dusty. Do you have eyes on the air defenses on the target building?
Stand by, obscure at the moment. Region 1-1, understand from the briefing we're not allowed more than 30 mic on the building, otherwise we're going to damage the prisoners.
That's correct. I was just asking if you had eyes on.
Roger, stand by.
When it comes to fuel, at least we're going to be lighter, 800 kilos lighter when we're coming back.
Is there such thing as a
Region is observing dismounted infantry on the rooftops. Negative emplacements.
Wolfpack, Leroy, status.
Leroy Wolfpack is TTI 3 minutes, tank clicks out, no tally on a target on objective.
Roger. Leroy's LZ is the rooftops of the objective, so we're gonna need you to clear out that infantry on top when able.
Leroy Wolfpack copies swooping infantry with 50 mil, 20 mil.
From Region, they appear to be on the battlements on the outside of the castle in the turrets, and a couple dotted around in the courtyards inside the walls, but don't know if they're prisoners.
Region, do you have any eyes on the AAA?
Region A firm, I'm seeing 1 times AAA piece on the southernmost tall building within the main fortress.
How much did you say we spent on our cruise here?
About 4,000 or 5,000 pounds.
100, okay, yep.
100, yeah. think I got visual on Wolfpack 11 o'clock. Near those distant lights at 11 o'clock on top of the hill.
Same visual. Leroy 6 is visual Wolfpack 3. Offer nose 11 o'clock. $10K from the holding point. Looking okay so far. Okay, go back a bit, go into full trail. I'm gonna go into trail of Dusty.
Full trail, copy. Say speed.
If required, Raging can laze the AAA piece on the southernmost building within the fort.
9-0, copy.
Are you visual on 4-2?
A firm, 9 o'clock mine.
Roger. Close, far.
Say again?
How far?
How far? Right next to me?
Roger. That's a nice sight, Wolfpack there, but I can't believe they're down to 1 Apache and 0 deaths from enemy fire.
Yeah, scary shit.
Literally. And, like, I was spectating their takeoff with F2 and oh boy, that was very close for something to happen. Yeah, it was looking sketchy as fuck.
Switching waypoints.
Leroy, visual on the holding pond. Let's hold here until Wolfpack's done.
Leroy.
He wants us to land?
Unsure? Dusty, we landing, hovering, or orbiting?
Your choice, but if you've got low on fuel, go ahead and put it down.
Leroy. Okay, I'm gonna land.
Copy, 2 is landing.
Nice and easy, nice and slow.
Leroy Wolfpack.
Leroy.
On the ground.
Leroy Wolfpack, permission to engage infantry at objective channel. With at 20 knots.
That's up to Dusty, but you should be weapons free.
Wolfpack, you are clear to engage anyone that you have positive ID with weapons.
I'm gonna go APU on. I'm gonna throw the title.
APU on, idle, copy.
Not the safest option, but fuel. Okay, I'm peeking when I made the mission, so... Ooh. I know where everything is. Oh, come on. Can we not? Nah, that's not. AAA seems to be up, and where's... Where is it? Let's engaging the ZSU. ZU. I'll be back in a second. I need to pee. Take over comms for me if necessary.